Mackenzie District covers approximately 7,000 square kilometres, and with the council having only one in-house building control officer, consideration needed to be given to how we were going to deliver inspections throughout the district. Hi, my name's Tina Donald. I am the building manager for Mackenzie District Council.
The single biggest challenge we face in the Mackenzie Basin is distance, which equates to time. My name's Rob, and I've lived in Twizel for the last 24 years. We've been building here for the last 15.
The driver and the consideration that we gave to doing remote virtual inspections was very much around the time, the cost and the resource. The time it takes to get across from one area to another can be 3 hours before you can actually arrive on site to get to an inspection.
If we can't get an inspection on time, there are obviously delays that follow on from that. Before the virtual inspection system came online here in the Mackenzie, you could look forward to a wait of around 3 days. And if you were the last inspection on the day and the 4, 5 or 6 previous inspections prior to yours were taking longer, then naturally you get bumped. That means the trades that are driving from the East Coast get delayed, stopped, or they arrive and you're still paying them to stay here, but the building inspection team hasn't been able to arrive for whatever the reason is.
By using remote inspections, it's allowed us to deliver the inspections in a very timely manner, and a number more than what we'd be able to deliver on a daily basis if we had to travel. When someone's sitting in an office delivering a remote inspection, they literally can go from one end of Mackenzie, being Twizel, right down to Fairlie within minutes, changing from one screen to another.
I'm the manager of Focus Consultancy, and we're a company based here in Nelson. We provide a range of BCA and TA services throughout New Zealand.
My name's Glenn Buckley. I'm one of the directors of Focus Consultancy Limited. My key roles in our business is doing building consent application processing and remote inspections. So in regards to Mackenzie District Council, how we do our remote inspections is decided initially during a phone call that Leonie takes from the contractor who wants the inspection.
When we book an inspection with the local council, we have to provide the address, the building consent number and the type of inspection. They're not collating it so that they can drive in a circle, they're collating it so that it suits best the time that the building team needs. The team ring to give you a time the day before, and then the very next day they ring on time every time.
Remote inspections are delivered similar to on-site inspections using the same software. The only difference being that we utilise ZYTE, which is the video conferencing side of things, to undertake the inspection.
ZYTE provide us with a remote inspection platform. The platform that we use is extremely user-friendly.
They text you prompts to your phone. You open up the link simply by pushing the screen, and then you follow the voice prompts that your inspector's given you.
If we find something on site that we'd like to ask the builder a question about, instead of asking them to go to the office and digging through all their supporting documentation, on one of the screens we've got all the specification, supporting documentations and the plans so we can see them all at hand.
Some of the inspections undertaken where you are required to do moisture testing, we've overcome that problem by having a lone moisture meter.
The council here have provided the moisture meters and thermometers for us to borrow. The nice part about that is that the council pay for the calibration of those things so we can be sure that they're accurate.
The cost savings to the BCA is the biggest advantage that I see. The reduction of travel requirements by the building inspectors, the ability to perform multiple inspections within the day at short notice, and also the end report that goes out to the user is a far more detailed report.
Since we started delivering remote virtual inspections, we've received phenomenal positive feedback from the builders.
It takes a fraction of the time that it normally would. It's actually more thorough now for me than it ever was in the past.
From my time being an on-site inspector, if you ask me now, should a BCA be going to remote inspections, I'll be saying yes, it's a no-brainer. Probably the one thing that a building inspector will miss when they get into doing the remote inspection part, getting out into the country, leaving the office. You still can get to eat your pie.